आज का हमारा टॉपिक है विटामिन ए। सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे इसका स्ट्रक्चर। देन सोर्स, एब्जॉर्प्शन, स्टोरेज, बायोलॉजिकल रोल्स, लास्ट पे हम देखेंगे डेफिशिएंसी। What is structure of vitamin A? Vitamin A exists in three forms: alcoholic form, aldehyde form, and acidic form. Alcoholic form is also called retinol. Also called vitamin A. Aldehyde form also called retinol. Also called vitamin A1. Acidic form is called retinoic acid. These three forms, vitamin A, alcoholic form also called retinol and or vitamin A, aldehyde form retinol or vitamin A1, and acidic form also called retinoic form. These all three forms collectively also called retinoids. All three forms have basic structure same. This ring is called trimethyl cyclohexyl ring. Trimethyl 1, 2, 3 and cyclic form cyclohexyl hexagonal ring. Next there is attached polyene chain. And also there are alternate double bonds. The difference between these three form structure is here. In case of retinol, alcoholic form is also called vitamin A. This group is attached. In case of retinol or aldehyde form or vitamin A1 aldehyde group is present here. Vitamin A retinol and vitamin A1 retinol. In case of retinoic acid, acidic form, COOH group is attached here. Acidic group. So there is difference only on this attachment. The basic protein chain and trimethyl cyclohexanol ring is common to all three forms. Remember these two forms, alcoholic form and aldehyde form. These can convert into each other. Alcoholic form can be converted into aldehyde form. Alcoholic form, that is retinol. Retinol can be converted into retinol, and retinol can be converted into alcoholic form, retinol form. But these two forms cannot converted into retinoic acid. Actually, they can convert into retinoic acid, but retinoic acid cannot convert to these. The conversion of alcoholic form and aldehyde form into retinoic acid form is irreversible. This is the basic structure of these three forms. Next, what is the source of vitamin A? One is animal source, other is plant source. From animal source, mostly vitamin A is present in the form of retinyl ester. We can have from it liver, butter, milk, and milk products, egg yolk. Another source of vitamin A is plant source. Vitamin A in plant source mostly present in beta carotene form. We can have vitamin A from plant source like green vegetables, carrot, other is a source is fruit. We can have vitamin A from fruits, tomato, mango, and papaya. These are some sources, animal, plant, and fruit, from which we can have vitamin A. Next, absorption. To better understand absorption of vitamin A, I am making a diagram of enterocyte. Enterocyte, is a cell, epithelial cell of intestine. Basic absorption of vitamin A occurs in small intestine. I am making a enterocyte 1 epithelial cell. This is intestinal lumen. This is mucosal cell. One protein which is involved in the transport of we have already discussed there are two sources of vitamin A. In case of animal source, we have directly retinyl ester. From animal sources, mostly vitamin A is present in the form of retinyl ester. But in case of plant sources, we have vitamin A in form of beta carotene. In case of animal sources, vitamin A which is present in the form of retinyl ester can diffuse passively into the enterocyte. Again, in case of animal sources, we have vitamin A in form of retinyl ester, mostly in ester form, which can enter in enterocyte through simple passive diffusion. But in case of beta carotene, there are specialized membrane transport proteins present which are called scavenger receptor beta 1. These are membrane transport protein. In case of plant source, we have vitamin A in the form of beta carotene, which cannot passively diffuse in the enterocyte like retinyl ester. The source of retinyl ester is animal source. In case of plant source, we have vitamin A in the form of beta carotene, which cannot diffuse passively into the enterocyte. So there are specialized membrane transport proteins which are called scavenger receptor beta 1, which are present on the enterocytes, which are involved in the transport of beta carotene into the enterocyte. Once retinyl ester retinal ester, retinol, and beta carotene once inside the cell. Here, from plant source, retinol, retinal in the form of retinal ester, which can passively diffuse through wall into the enterocyte, and in case of beta carotene, which transport inside the enterocyte through membrane, specialized membrane transporting scavenger receptor beta 1. Here, retinol binds to retinol binding protein 2. But beta carotene have two routes. Beta carotene can be converted into